Alright guys, so we have a so we have a 60% wash box, 130 mile per hour tornado, one quarter size golf ball size, I think, and a gust of 65 to 80 mile per hour wind. So we might get SCA or TOA here soon. If you're wondering what that sound is in the background, I'm watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and my old ass fan is on. So, oh shit, I just talked to
I don't know what happened to Brad. Let's put Brad in.
Toledo, Finlay, Florence, Green, Fostoria, Bluffton, Swanton. Okay, I did see that on radar. What Hancock and Lucas counties. So we're just waiting for the weather to just wait to or watch
especially with tornadoes, and you might take it a little bit more seriously. And sometimes it's really hard to manage 30,000 cameras. Wow, the weather intensity score got up to 400. That might be the third highest I think it's ever gotten. Actually, it might be the fourth. Yeah, so tornado warning continues for Barron and Durham counties in Kentucky for 37 more minutes now.
my home
Everybody watching right now
is
concerned about what's going to happen later tonight.
What the hell is this? What happened to my TikTok feed?
Forecast for the rest of the night. Is that something that we're interested in? Okay. All right. Please, I'm going to go over this. I'm going to go very in depth because we have a moment where we're not covered in tornadoes here. Reporting. In addition, reporting and taking like keep an eye on your area the whole time I'm talking because I don't. I know I see in the chat everybody wants to talk about their location. It's impossible for me to do. Who knows how many of you are watching? I don't even know. But there's how many thousands of you that really want to be. Okay? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over everything here, soak it all up, and then we're going to have to get back into nowcasting, forecasting, right? All right. So let's do this. I'm going to go over to the Weatherwise app. You guys can follow along if you want. We'll go over to the Weatherwise app. Hopefully, a bunch of you get down there to get it free. iOS, Android, whatever you want to do. Or you can go on the web browser to weatherwise.app. Alright. And I'm going to go to Outlooks. And I'm going to load up the categorical day one SEC outlook. This is the main thing. This is going to answer 90% of your questions today. Okay? We might, we're going to have the strongest storms for the rest of the night in the red. Okay, so this includes Middleton, Indiana, Cincinnati. This does include Louisville, Lexington, Campbellsville, Parksville, Nashville, and Dyersburg. This is going to be the target areas where we're focusing on for the majority of the rest of the night. Alright, now why? Well, it's because we have a 15% max risk of tornadoes out here. Okay, we've got a strong chance of tornadoes that can produce year 2 and year 5 damage. All the way up to Hopkinsville, Bowling Green, those Lexington, Kentucky. Now, wrap that in yellow, we have a 15% max risk of tornadoes. So we could be talking about strong tornadoes as far as the max risk. Richmond, Kentucky, Cincinnati, once again. So this is where the most focus. The main threat tonight outside of the tornadoes what's happening right now, all of our supercells are trying to compete together into what we kind of got a fancy, weather people like to call multi-quasi linear trends. Right? In short term, we're talking about we're talking about straight lines, strong winds that are coming through these areas. So we're producing 70% excess hurricane force all through the thing. So you're in the peak area that we're most concerned about that, but we're also quite concerned about that in the red. Chillicothe, Huntington, Charleston, Lebanon down there, Murfreesboro, all the little top stations. Down to Memphis, back towards Little Rock. We're talking about storm surge waters and and then the least of our problems is going to be hail. The hail threat's going to be mostly over in a couple of hours. So does that make sense? That, this is, I mean, if you know where your location is, you can find your spot on a map, or you can find a large city or a close to city. The one thing that might happen is we're telling you exactly the time of the arrival of the storm. And I mean, there's no magical weather wizard that goes from where it's exactly what that's so random in one area. But I'm going to try my best. Alright? So here's what the radar looks like right now. We've got strong storms and supercells in Kentucky. We've got strong storms going out of Missouri and Illinois and Indiana. Kentucky over here. We've got a bunch of supercells also holding back here in Texas. So what will the radar look like? This is that radar on the eastern. It looks like we're going to have some supercells moving through the line and back up the woods. It's very possible that with friendly weather, or it's going to have to say, we're going to be on the Berkeley, you're up there. Take shelter, man. I'm actually after your next couple of hours. As the storms are being forced by the I know I've also got a bunch of neighbors and a lot of people here. There's a chance that we'll put a tornado at least this 400 with a strong winds and large hail. We get a supercell that comes through, it's very possible.
With a temperature of 65 at Buffalo and 70 at Pennsylvania. And Pittsburgh,
But again, what's going to be happening behind us is that those supercells that are causing all the problems out over 54, because you're going to be dealing with a line. They're going to be getting places like Louisville, towards Cincinnati, and back towards Huntersville, where they might strand and that's the tornado threat available information. But we're also going to see supercells going up there in Texas and Arkansas. So that's 11 p.m. tonight. What about and we're starting to see some strong back across the region. Now the good thing is that this line, the trend is going to be unlikely. You're likely going to see less storms, less intense storms. So this is the good part. We still got storms hit Southwest Virginia, we got storms hit Tennessee, we got storms hit Northwest Mississippi, but they are definitely less intense than they were earlier in the day. They're going to be completely fizzled out by the time we get to the thunderstorms in the morning. So that's the rest of the afternoon. Much able to hopefully not to be the most productive thing here is where your town is on a map. You gotta try to understand the general idea of
SVR for
if you don't know where your town is on a map, go back to the middle ones. This is a 2.5 mile from magnifying glass next to your town.
Northeastern or North Central? Marion County, North Central Ohio. They should be Alright, SPC needs to issue an damn.
If you're watching this, you're already miles ahead of most people. You've been surprised by the storms. It's actually great that we're trying to take action. Whenever there's more chances of being negatively impacted, go down. Honestly, the record all the time people get hurt that they get down. They don't know what to do. Never have that comes through. So here's our latest total for 0.0 inch field, forward to the north, this is Hancock, we need to take shelter out here, as that went through. Additionally, we've got a really strong storm coming through Ohio right now, okay? But I'm going to take you over here to Ohio, and we've got a little bit of a low here, and this is a rotating morning storm, this is just a scenario of cloud. This is not a cloud, this is a structure of the but there is also a strong storm going through Mason and Lebanon, North Ohio. I wanted to draw your attention to that. Now, this storm, the camera that we're looking at here, is actually our storm. This is a regular storm that's a little bit farther to the south in Scottsdale, Alaska. So I want to take you back down to this tornado road. Alaska, you guys are under tornado warning. What we're looking at here, I believe, this morning, is the low wind that's going to try to produce a tornado. Alaska does not get the broken project going right now, but it could be soon. Yeah, sorry. I did the wrong button. This is the Ohio button. This is one of the things in Ohio. That's weather reports for Orange City. This is I thought that I was sharing this and I said, Ohio. The temperature was 75 degrees. Just make sure you're taking shelter out there in Haywood, Richardsville, and Glasgow.
At 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.5.
Another one rule, you the weather, you got to go like this. You can never get your Ohio, so you're going to have to get stuff. That's another one to say. I just put it all.
Humidity was 59%. The wind was south at 13 miles an hour, gusting to 23. The pressure was 29.56 inches and steady. Elsewhere across Ohio, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 64. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 77 at Burke Lake, Sun, and 71 at Aspen Airport. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 88 to lead up to the
size hail compared to Brad Rock in Gerald, Texas. This is a good temperature of 74 in Travis and Wilson, Texas. Size hail from that forest from nearby Ohio. At Indianapolis, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 53. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 65 at Buffalo and 70 at Pennsylvania. At Pittsburgh, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 73. Is a little bit less than it was before. It's south of the Ultimate and about that in this. So honestly, our main reporters right now, they're in Glasgow, so this is the most concerned about all the storm that we have right now. So keep an eye on this as the storm moves over towards 88 summer shade.
WNT 619 originating from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Cleveland. We supply the latest available information for North Central Ohio over station WNT 619, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.500 megahertz. On the latest weather map, a low pressure system will track largely across the Great Lakes tonight, extending a cold tornado warning area on Saturday. High pressure will build across the region on Sunday and persist into Tuesday.
They also wanted to say thanks for all you do
Forecast for North Central Ohio.
Definitely go inside of there as well. Even if it's like a truck stop, a gas station, or something like that, something on the site built that is somehow connected to the ground with something that's going on. That's where you're going to die for sure. So if I was a trucker,
Nah.
a lot of trucks don't have one. I'm going to know a little rate.
The rain 70%.
Take it
So you're in the truck.
A chance of showers with a slight thunderstorms in the morning, then a slight chance of showers in the afternoon.
So just
Receive
make
the
sure
weather cooler with highs in the
you
upper
know where to go. You don't have to worry about self-service.
15 to 25 miles per hour.
The workshop is just ready to
Rain 30%.
Saturday night,
Mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy.
I tell it on into the
Lows
bucket.
in the lower 50s.
Grab some snacks, get
Winds
through.
15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Sunday, partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
what we're looking at right now is Scottsdale, Kentucky, up the storm that was approaching
Monday night,
Glasgow.
partly cloudy.
So we've got a tornado warning for Glasgow. This rotating part of the storm that we're looking at right now.
For north central Ohio.
That's what's going over
Tuesday,
Glasgow.
partly sunny.
This is coming from the Cyclone
Times around 60.
Network, which is
Rain 40%.
network of tower games.
Mostly cloudy.
That
A chance of showers for the evening. Those showers likely after midnight.
EMA or something like that.
Lows in the upper 40s. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday, showers likely. Highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 70%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms.
Yeah, we can figure out David's location as fine. It's just I have to remember at every time they can say that he's not actually in Trigg County. Maybe somebody check, is he in Trigg County?
Thursday,
I don't think that he is, but I'm pretty sure that
highs
he's.
in the lower 60s. Chance of rain
All right,
60%.
here is
Thursday night, mostly
what's
cloudy.
happening now. Tennessee, everybody from Tennessee goes out. Usually we don't.
Lows in the upper 40s. Chance of
We've
rain
got
60%. Friday, partly sunny with a 50%
new tornado watch coming out here
highs in
soon
the lower 60s.
for
The Lake Erie short-term marine forecast within 5 nautical miles from shore. Small craft advisory entering from Saturday morning through Sunday morning.
That's probably where most
Winds 5 to 10 knots becoming southwest and increasing to 15 to 20 knots.
well, we're not
A
going to
chance
get
of showers and thunderstorms this evening. The showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms after
It's also
midnight.
going to include
A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms late. Thunderstorms may produce small hail and gusty winds pretty early overnight.
new tornado watch is going to come soon. Severe thunderstorms
Don't
going
watch
forward.
winds
We're
15
expecting
to
to
25 knots becoming west. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of showers in the afternoon. Waves 1 to 3 feet, gusting to 3 to 5 feet. Waves occasionally around 6 feet. Winds are way higher and there's thunderstorms. At 9 p.m., weather reports for selected cities at Lorain County Regional Airport, it was partly cloudy.
just got to do
The temperature was 75 degrees, 4.62, and relative humidity was 84%. The wind was south at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.57 inches and falling. At Cleveland Hopkins Airport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 76 degrees and 160 miles, and relative humidity was 58%. The wind was south at 13 miles
we're
an hour.
continuing to watch that
Gusting
tornado
23.
warning storm.
The pressure was 29.96 inches and
Glasgow
steady.
right now. So this is what it looks like.
Elsewhere across Ohio,
There's going to be a tornado
a
and a
thunderstorm
strike
was
down
reported
in
with a
Glasgow.
temperature of
Right now,
64.
the locating part
It
of the
was
storm
partly
is
cloudy
down.
with a temperature of 77 at Red Lake and 71 at Akron Lincoln Airport. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 80 at Toledo, 78 with Mansfield, 70 at Jonestown,
But
and
yeah, Glasgow
71 at Ashtabula.
sheltered. You haven't
It was
already.
cloudy
This will
with
be
a
over in about
temperature of
5 minutes.
74 in Cincinnati and 76 at Columbus. Reports from nearby cities outside Ohio and Indianapolis, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 63. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 65 at Buffalo and 70 at Erie, Pennsylvania. At Pittsburgh, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 73. In Detroit, it was cloudy with a temperature of 74. At Chicago, blowing gusts and thunder were reported with a temperature of 75.
According to the 911 call center,
This is NOAA Radio
this incident was reported at approximately 5:47
Forecast office in Cleveland.
All right, so they just extended a tornado warning out
For north central and lower states, around
So take shelter now. 88 Randolph, Wisdom, and Tennessee, Democrats on the upwards. Kentucky, a cold front strong storm, Cape Coast, and tornado coming right on in.
Pressure will build across the region on Sunday and persist into Tuesday. The forecast for north central Ohio.
This is what it looks like out there in Hopkins County.
Thunderstorms
Right now from
thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail this evening. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds after midnight.
That's what it sounds like.
Goes in the lower 60s. Winds 15 to 20 miles per hour.
Cats, we've been up for 37 months. Ryan has adopted you as one of our own here in
A
Tennessee.
chance of showers with a slight
Y'all really have
thunderstorms in the morning.
people asking around
Showers in the afternoon.
Oh, wait,
Preteens much cooler with highs in the upper
Where do you live?
Northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. The rain 30%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy in the evening, becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the low 50s. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Sunday, partly cloudy.
The thing is, it just smells a lot down there.
Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per
Where'd you get
hour
it?
up to 25 miles
I
per
couldn't say
hour.
when it's in some ways about some good from Arkansas and Mississippi as well. In Tennessee,
Northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 60s. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. Building here a short-term marine forecast.
Columbus is under SBI or SBRSC.
all the Arkansas right now, over here for Quantity, Director,
Port Columbus.
75 and hail and 60 miles and trading over the next hour. Shelter indoors, and the indoors. Currently, I know ES tornado was anything like that, but ES several strong storm down here. What up this one? Really strong storm that's getting ready to go through Knoxville. That's where we got there's some over larger. That's where they can go here as well. And we've also got still going to go through Whitesville, thunderstorms in the morning, a couple of minutes. So take shelter out there, especially in the Ohio counties and Kentucky. This is very dangerous.
Around 60. Winds and waves higher and there's thunderstorms. It's 9 p.m. Weather reports for selected cities. At Lorain County Regional Airport, it was partly cloudy. The temperature was 75 degrees, dew point 62, and relative humidity was 64%. The wind was out at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.57 inches and falling. At Cleveland Hopkins Airport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 76 degrees. The partly cloudy, and relative humidity was 59%.
Northwest Columbus, Ohio.
The wind was
They're
out
hearing
at
some
30
loud
miles an hour. Gusting to
Brandon says
23.
it's so rattling.
The
Their
pressure was
garden lawn got
29.56
split. It
inches
is now
and
filled
steady.
up in the garage.
Elsewhere across
Sounds like
Ohio,
that, no one knows what's
a
up.
thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 54. It was partly cloudy with a temperature
Is
of
Columbus
77
under
degrees.
the moderate?
Heads up. Brandon has a message just for you. They're sending a big thank you.
Enhanced. Okay.
Over at Dayton.
They are under that. What was that voice?
They say that whole situation is getting
Cincinnati's under 10% and a 6 of your hatch tornado risk.
I don't think thunderstorm was reported with that area in the Dayton area. I believe with young cloudy storms after here. More than likely, Pennsylvania State. At the latest,
It was mostly cloudy with a temperature
there
of
was
73.
3 in situation with
In
that.
Detroit, it was cloudy with a temperature of 74.
That's a long ass
Blowing
SPR.
gusts and thunder were reported with a temperature of 75. The following lecture observations were taken at 9 p.m.
We just got a
Winds
new
in Toledo
tornado.
were from the south at 7 knots. Winds in Lake County were from the south at 7 knots.
Yeah, it's just right.
Were from the north at 1 knot.
And what we also went through tornado warning here in
15 miles
Texas.
north of Vermillion were from the east counties.
Shit, tornado warning in Texas? I got you. Wait a minute. Let me see that day one risk again. Texas. They're in the slight risk. Fort Worth. Dallas, Fort Worth is in the slight risk. Let me guess, they issued that at the TOR.
Extended forecast for north central Ohio.
This is what it looks like in Hopkins County, Kentucky right now.
Hours in the afternoon.
A strong storm coming further south of Madisonville.
The rain 40%.
So this is going to go down. This is the next storm that we're getting. This is going to Hopkinsville. This is what it looks like.
Slightly after midnight. Lows in the upper 40s. The rain
So the
60%.
conditions that you're seeing for Wednesday are what you can expect in lower Kentucky and central city Kentucky over the next
70%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. Showers showers likely.
All right, we talked a lot about Kentucky today, but what about Louisville? Against the Rams, we really got some up to them some motivated. We haven't had anything going on, but I know you got a lot of people watching the Louisville game. If you're in a big chat, and you watch the Louisville, I mean, wave. And Caleb Beach is in your town right now. Caleb, you got anything for us?
Wow, look at that massive SBR.
Right now, the current score transfer projections are coming up.
Boy, that's amazing. Northwest Ohio.
So, right now, as far as the Web National Weather Service is predicting at this current point, obviously all of this will change over the next hour or so as these storms fully move through the Louisville metro. But right now, everything is below severe wind limits. The most you're going to see right now is maybe a little lightning and some rain at this point. We are watching some areas where there is some high winds right now, which could potentially warrant a severe thunderstorm if those pick up. But right now, on radar, we're not seeing any areas of rotation. So, at this current point, we let the idea of tornadoes, and it's not impossible for that to happen.
Total snowfall since July 1st still stands at
Thank you so much, Caleb. Thanks for being out there in Louisville today. We got boots on the ground. Even if they don't get hit by a storm, Louisville is technically epicenter in moderate risk.
So, day 1, moderate risk. I am in the slight risk.
Of course, once again, Caleb is leaders out there getting this stuff down for Owensboro. It's up about to see up a little bit. Otherwise, hopefully, he's watching it. Additionally, Caleb, for those of you who don't know, he is operations. So overall, warehouses for the bus squad, which is raised what is over $70,000 for today. $70,000 has been raised today for the bus squad. And of course, we're going to be putting that tuckers out there if somebody needs help. We'll go to the town and deliver supplies. Giving out checks to people that are overlooked by FEMA and insurance companies. Whenever we have a tornado in a town, a lot of times we have a bunch of people watching. And we use all of that attention, monetize it for ourselves. But what we like to do is instead of turning that attention back into the news. And just say, hey, we're going to help you out where BostonRun.org. And $1,000 contribution to a nonprofit organization to do that. We could really make a little difference for people out there that have been hit by storms and severe weather. So, again, BostonRun.org if you want to help us out. That's where we take the donations for nonprofit organizations. We'll be out there in the next couple of days. Have a good day today. Hey there, Casey, Cumberland, and Metcalf, Lawrence, Kentucky. As I know, there's still another show morning. We're talking about alcohol signs and everything. It goes to Columbia. Get ready, it's coming in.
Monday night, partly cloudy.
We still have a tornado warning down here for Cumberland, Metcalf, as well. We're talking about some different rotation. Edmonton morning through Sunday morning. Take shelter immediately. We have our good news is right now, y'all know, there's tornadoes on the ground. We just have a couple storms that are working especially this one down here in Texas. This is the one we're going to be listening to right now. Down here near Rice, New York, with Powell and Cairns. Let's take shelter in the Allen Island in Lamar County, Texas. Additionally, we've got a considerable severe thunderstorm in Ohio. We've got strong winds, maybe up to 70 miles per hour. We're going to get the Hamilton with Sabina and Washington Courthouse. Additionally, a very strong storm moving over into Columbus, Ohio. We're talking about winds over 60 miles per hour from Delaware and Columbus.
At 9 p.m., weather reports for selected cities at Moraine County Regional Airport, it was partly cloudy. The temperature was 79 degrees, 2.2 Jordan relative humidity was 84%. The wind was out at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.57 inches and falling. At Cleveland Hopkins Airport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 76 degrees, 2.61, and relative humidity was 59%. The wind was down at 13 miles an hour, gusting to 23. The pressure was
Ryan,
29.56
Kayla Sue
inches
has some
steady.
great news for you. She
Elsewhere
says,
across
guess what,
Ohio,
Ryan?
and making
The baseball team that I
reported
coach,
with a temperature of
Lieutenant
64.
Commander Florence
It
Yalls
was partly
opening
cloudy
day
with a
game
temperature
tonight.
of 77
Thankfully,
at
the storm
and
split
71
allowed them
in
to
distance from the
have to
airport.
be canceled.
It was
Thank
mostly
you,
cloudy
Ryan.
with a temperature of 88
Thank you,
in
Caleb. Thanks for the support.
Mansfield, 70 in Youngstown, and 71 in Ashtabula.
Ryan,
It was
check
cloudy
this out.
with a
Jessica
temperature of
Lee is
74
sending some
in
major
Cincinnati
support
and
all the way
76 in
from
Columbus.
Orange County, Ohio.
Ford,
Just
Junior
like
City, Southwest Ohio,
She's
and
been keeping that
Indianapolis.
pizza radar.
Thunderstorm
Well, it looks okay for the rest of the night. She's got a super early 4 a.m. start.
With a
And she
temperature
says
of
this is
65
an
in
extra
Buffalo
important.
and 70 in Pennsylvania.
Jessica wants to know,
At
can she
Pittsburgh,
hit the
it
hay
was
without
mostly
worry,
cloudy
or
with a
should she keep
temperature
it
of
here out of
73.
town?
Yes,
Was
we
cloudy
are
with a temperature of 74.
without worry, especially if there's no current in the
Thunder was
Vancouver
reported
area.
with a temperature of 75.
There's no more benefit in this.
The current time is 9:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Hey Ryan, heads
There
up.
is no wind or
Thank
snow
you for
in
sending some major
originating from the National
They
Weather
say,
Service
hey
forecast
Ryan,
office
just
in
want to thank you
Cleveland.
for everything you
We
do.
can find the latest
Stay
weather
with
information
update
for
your
North
Metro
Central
area,
over
Nashville, and Hudson area in Tennessee. Your
That for
streams
me?
make doing so a whole lot easier. Keep doing what you're doing.
on the latest weather.
No.
Well, I appreciate you.
God fucking damn it.
Taking a cold front
I support that. I think that's one of the ways that we get
pressure will build across the
some
region on
people.
Sunday and
A
persisting
lot of
into
you
Tuesday.
are watching and
The forecast for
you're
North
stuff that
Central
you're
Ohio
and you're really relating it to the world that you live in these areas. We're consider around the Western YouTube stuff.
Thunderstorms,
So what you're doing is just as important as what I do.
thunderstorms,
So a shout out to you guys as well.
those in the lower 60s.
Yeah, thank you for doing
Southwest 15 to 14 miles per hour.
Of course, we got
Wind 70%.
stuff going out, and my goodness, Hopkinsville is under the well, area is just over
Thunderstorms in the
it's
morning.
under a tornado.
Showers in the
It's
afternoon.
got a strong area of rotation traffic that's over here near Cerulean.
Southwest winds 15 to 25 miles
Over
per
towards
hour.
Crofton, this is Caldwell, Christian, and Tripp counties in Kentucky.
Saturday night,
And,
mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy.
yeah, this is going to be really soon.
Winds
So
15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Sunday, partly
You
cloudy.
guys read the map, okay?
Highs in the mid-60s.
And we've got a destructive
Northwest
severe
winds 10
thunderstorm
to 15 miles
for
per hour with
Florida
gusts up to 20
and
miles per hour.
So we're expecting maybe up to 90 mile per hour winds coming out of the sun. It's going to Wilmington right now. Do you have anybody in Wilmington, Ohio?
Per hour. Monday,
Potentially 85 per hour winds coming out of the storm.
Monday night,
Honestly,
partly
we can
cloudy.
take shelter for that.
Lows
But
in the
as if it was a
mid-40s.
tornado warning.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a
like
good
take shelter.
Marine forecasted within
Wilmington,
5
Ohio, it's a
nautical
weather
miles
tornado
offshore.
warning because we've got tornado warning and possibility.
Saturday morning through Sunday morning.
Ryan, that was your
Finish partly cloudy.
They're asking, how will Russell Springs help
Trying
trying to help
the showers and thunderstorms this evening.
Russell Springs, what? Russell Springs,
Thunderstorms after midnight. The showers with the quiet. Thunderstorms
super powerful tool to do it.
thunderstorms make your new
Anybody concerned about a specific location? I'm going to try to come into the responsible. That's the goal, right?
I just told her today I will have to go.
Let's go over here, like, weather-wise, let's do that, that we all have, right? We all have Russell Springs, down in Kentucky under a tornado watch. And then, we're going to come over here, so I'm actually go to the closest radar. This storm over here, the supercell that we've been tracking, the one that's coming through Glasgow, the one that's still having tornado warning on it, it is coming for Russell Springs. Okay, so it'll be there probably in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So we definitely should be there around Russell Springs time. There's no one to be scared, that's for sure. So if you're concerned about your town, just go weather-wise it. Somebody asks, like, what's the radar looking like around this? Hold up, let me ready out there. It's a wise thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yes, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Clinton, Fayette, Highland counties, in Ohio, and then Caldwell, Christian, and Tripp counties in Kentucky are also under a tornado warning. Which got me considerable Y'all, is it ever going to go? You guys think it'll pay for him? Probably not. We've been riding here for 8 hours and 30 minutes. And I don't think we're even close to the end. We had the first storm in Tennessee here. So I'm gonna have to get me a Diet Coke or something right now. But we did just get a new considerable storm warning for Butler, Edmondson, Grayson, Oil, Ohio, and Warren counties in Kentucky. Getting into organization windows, we're starting to see our straight line down the road start to come together here in southern and southwestern Kentucky. Yeah, we did also have a new severe thunderstorm warning over here in northeast Kentucky. This is for Elliott, Morgan, and Broward counties. We had a strong storm coming through Oregon right now, some hail and some wind. And it does look like the rotation's actually picked up a little bit. There are a storm that's coming over Edmonton, Kentucky. So we've got a tornado warning for the air there in Cumberland counties in Kentucky. That rotation has picked up in the past couple of storms here. And we might actually have a new tornado over the ground now as goes forward. So we're stay sheltered, dangerous situation, okay? And so, outside of the weather forecast, this is most concerning thing in Supercell. That's rotation right there. And we are very concerned about it. It's crossing over the highway here at Cumberland Expressway near Edmonton. This is a big tornado. Internet post. It's not already produced. Potential for the mail and Toria as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Ryan, check it out. Tim Rhodes just sent in a super chat. This one's for you. He's asking, hey Ryan, how's it looking for Western North Carolina?
Western North Carolina, the later, we are not too concerned about y'all, but there is going to be, there's going to be a chance of some storms early in the morning, but most will likely be mostly guarded in Hawaii. Storms, not a need to worry about. Nice now, we've been watching the storm down here in Adair, Barron, and Cumberland County, Kentucky, because it looks like it's about a big tornado. But we also have a strong storm in Texas right now. We're looking down towards Powell and Barrons, golf ball size hail, and also another real chance of seeing a tornado. Also, we got another tornado warm storm up here just to the north of Hopkinsville. And this thing is also increasing in intensity. We've got a shot of the business park out there in Kentucky, and there's just an incredible amount of lightning in this as it goes off this morning.
This song, Emo seems to have his own flow lyrics.
Looks like Brad Arnold is driving
is when he starts ripping on news. For example, you can see how he copied news sources lyrics in the song.
I believe Brad Arnold's going to be in the rain and the storms here as we get drive down south.
And also his latest album,
Which is quite solid.
What do y'all think about this? People say that this rapper is copying Juice WRLD. You see this as Keep It Alive, and you most probably know him from this song. Still concerned about our friends in Edmonton, so everybody in shelters right now. People say that this rapper is Blumpy Juice WRLD. You see this is Kinola, and you most probably know him for the song.
Sending good vibes all the way from Okinawa,
Kinola seems to have his own little lyrics.
Hey Ryan,
Fans are
send us
upset
love
about
and
his
video
voice
to
starting to become Juice WRLD. For example, you can see how they
tornado outbreak in April. Thank you for all that you do. Ryan, that is just incredible. From Okinawa to Omaha and right here with us tonight. Thank you so much for that absolutely phenomenal support. Truly means the world.
Thank you, seriously. It's awesome that you're watching playing all over there. And also, shout out to y'all volunteers. It was really fascinating about that. Y'all, that's so nice. I like it.
Hey Ryan, luckily while I was checking in, there's a magazine on France to us that's saying everything looks to be going around that weekend. Wondering if anything was headed their way.
Well, let's weatherize it, shall we? Madison. What say? Yeah, so you are up here, north of Louisville. I agree. I think that most of everything's going around here. You've got the people here. I would say that's the case for Louisville, Madison, Pittsburgh, LaGrange. Everybody in this area right here will not feel concerned about anything. These storms go by. Now, up here near Cincinnati, we've actually got a couple strong storms north of Cincinnati. These are moving through Forest Park and Loveland. We've got that really strong one moving through Wilmington right now. So Wilmington on the 15th and Buena Vista. Get ready, we've got the off-road winds coming in here soon. That goes towards places like Antioch, Memphis, and Georgetown in Ohio. Take shelter if you haven't already. We went out. $20,000 raised for the Y'all Squad. Thank y'all so much.
Ryan, Jay Coleslaw has a question. They're wondering if you're looking at USD Jackson, Tennessee, and if you think the Storms have any chance of dying here. They also wanted to say thanks for all you do.
Yeah, no problem. Jackson, Tennessee, you guys are in the clear right now, but you are under a tornado watch. So, we've got a pretty good chance of some severe weather. When you look at there, that's a good question. We're likely going to see this double and line signal move to the north of Jackson, so we're mostly going to be watching this stuff coming out of Arkansas as for what could impact Jackson. The last you look at the models, I think the latest ARRR simulation showed storm get there maybe around the 1 here almost. And they will be weaker to get there than they are right now. So I would, if you go to sleep, if you got to work tomorrow or whatever it is, I would not stay up all night for obsessing over the weather. Just make sure you have a way to get alerts. And you'll be fine. You suffered storms before. Tonight, the main show was up here. It's not in Tennessee tonight. Just make sure you have a way to get the alerts. You'll be just fine. Speaking of having a way to get alerts, we are learning people in Edmonton right now. The area's just listed there about the tornado potential with this storm that's going over towards Nell, Toria, and Chance. Very strong storm. There, a couple of them in check out Kansas. Because this is the one that's closest to the tornado right now.
They literally respond by being like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but you're sorry? If I was dating a girl and she said that she was sorry she was dating me, I'd cry. She's basically saying she wishes she could cry.
Hold on to a We got a super chat from It's a digital rep. Kawamaka Ainanaka Unali. Woo! How did I do on that one, folks? They actually said, and I quote, $50 says y'all bot can't pronounce my name. Challenge noted. Big love to Kawamaka Ainanaka Unali. They're tuning in all the way from Cedar City, Utah. They're keeping a really close watch for their family in Floyd County, Indiana, and the Louisville, Kentucky area. And they wanted to send a huge thank you your way, Ryan.
I really did.
Wednesday night, most of the